I'm unused to microphones, so I didn't know. Thank you all so much for being here. We're getting a little bit of a late start. Gotten about 20 texts from people saying traffic is crazy. So wanted to give people a chance to arrive. And I'm glad we did, because this is amazing. Take a look around. You know, we're in a moment when a lot of people are really concerned about what's happening in our country and what the future holds for us. And it's a really, really hopeful sign. There are so many meetings like this happening here in Rhode Island and across the country of people who are saying, we're not going to let it happen. So I want to thank you all so much for being here tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. My name is Craig O'Connor. I have to say, I've never been more proud in my life to say what I'm about to say. I work for Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood has been around for 100 years. We just celebrated our 100th anniversary. And we have a bit of a message for Donald Trump and Mike Pence and Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell and Tim Price and Jeff Sessions and Steve Bannon. We're not going anywhere. Our doors stay open. We've been here for 100 years. We're going to be here for another 100 years, no matter what they throw our way. And it's with the help of all of the people like you that we're going to be able to keep our doors open and keep providing services to our patients and being a part of this community. So I work for Planned Parenthood. I want to be clear. What we're talking about tonight is not just about Planned Parenthood. People are sort of using it for shorthand, if you will, to talk about the threat to reproductive rights. So as we are talking tonight, yes, we'll talk about Planned Parenthood, but it's not just about us. What we're facing from the folks that we just named is really an assault. It's an assault on our bodies. It's a very basic, visceral threat that's happening. It's a group of people who are taking over our government. Sounds apocalyptic, but these are intense times. A group of people who are taking over our government who are actually saying, we're going to control your body. You're a woman. We're going to control your body and say when you have children. We say it's our decision. If you're an immigrant, if you happen to have a body that was born in a different country, they're saying, you don't have rights. You're not equal to the rest of us. Someone bring a dog. I love dogs. We need comic relief, right? So it's a frightening time, and we're going to have to work really hard. We can take some hope that we have another set of elections just in a couple of years. We have a presidential election. It's only 4 years away. It's only 4 years. We can put up with anything for 4 years. And I know with an amazing group of folks like this, we're going to come through this just fine. I wanted to talk a little bit about what our program is and what we're going to be doing today. We're going to start by talking about reproductive rights from the perspective, an intersectional perspective of how reproductive rights is a part of the broader struggle for economic and social justice. So we have a couple speakers who will talk about that. And then we're going to focus in a little bit more on what's happening in this moment, what the recent elections mean at the national level and here in Rhode Island around reproductive rights and reproductive freedom. At that point, we're going to take a moment, take some questions from the audience, because I think a lot of people have a lot of questions. And then we're going to get to something really exciting, which is, what are we going to do about it? We're going to talk about an action plan, some of the things we might do over the next month, over the next 6 months, over the next 2 years, 4 years. And then we're going to ask all of you to break up into little groups. I mean, you're already in little groups at your tables. And react and think about what else we should be doing, what other goals we might want to have. We'll have a little feedback session so that we're coming up with a plan together. Because really it's together as a unified group of people resisting. There's this Resist Hate RI group, which I love using the word resist right now. If we collectively resist, we're going to be okay. So with that, I'm going to, oh, and by the way, this is Steve from Rhode Island Future. Videotaping us, I would just ask, before you put anything up, make sure it's okay with everyone asking in the press. But if anyone hasn't been to Rhode Island Future, it's an amazing blog. It covers the news in Rhode Island from a progressive perspective, and often it's the only place where you're hearing the true stories. So go check out his blog. And, oh, one other thing. I want to say thank you to Mayor Elorza. He's hopefully going to be here in a little while. When I made a request to find a space, because so many people were responding that they wanted to be here tonight, his office and the folks in the Providence School Department very quickly found a spot for us, like within an hour. So I wanted to say thank you. Hopefully he'll be here for a minute. With that said, we're going to get to the speaking program. First we have Gowri Krishna. She is on the National Board of Medical Students for Choice and is a 4th-year medical student at Brown University at the Warren Alpert School.